So, who is actually happy in this life, in this world? You see, happiness is something that's relative. Because to a poor, broke individual, happiness is to have a filthy, wealthy bank account, is to live in mansions and to have fancy cars. To that poor individual, this is the definition of happiness. A heedless nerd would think that happiness is to live the life of a playboy, having girls and partying and womenizing. That is a happy individual. To someone who's sick and ill, his definition of happiness is health, to be strong, to be able to live without medication, or the help and assistance of others to walk from one place to the other. So whenever he sees someone with health coming out from his face, he's a happy individual. And to the vast majority of us, happiness is authority, is power, is reign. This is what makes a person happy. Actually, none of this is true happiness. This is limited happiness that has an impact and an effect for a specific period of time, but it has its price, hefty, heavy price, and it is never lasting. The moment the impact, the effect goes, depression, sadness, and misery come. And you have to do it over and over and over again. The Prophet ﷺ pointed to us such limited happiness when he said, there are 4 things that are considered to be part of happiness, temporary happiness on earth. Number 1, a righteous, good woman. In English they say a good wife is a good life. And I totally agree. Wallahi, if you're the richest man on earth, and you are the healthiest man on earth, and you are the most influential man on earth, and you have a nagging wife, you live in misery. But if you're poor, and if you are sick, and if you're not known to anyone, but you have a good wife, wallahi, you're a king. You have the whole world in your hand. Just when you have a righteous, loving, caring wife. And the same goes for a wife who has a loving, caring, righteous man. So the Prophet says, number 1, a righteous woman. Number 2, a spacious house. Sometimes you go and visit some Muslims and they live in a very tiny room, and this gives you depression. Whenever you have a spacious house, makes you happy. As the Prophet said, a good neighbor. Number 3, when you have a good neighbor next door, sending you food, taking care of your lawn. You don't have lawn in here, you have a snow. Yeah, and you get the point. And trying to take care of your kids and advise them and be nice to them. This is heaven on earth. And number 4, a comfortable ride, a comfortable mount. When you have a reliable car, preferably Toyota, this is the excellent thing. 6-10 years problem-free, rather than every 5 or 6 days you go to the garage to fix something here or there. This is problematic. So this type of limited happiness happens if you have these 4 issues that the Prophet mentioned, alayhi salatu wasalam. And likewise, temporary happiness happens, or limited happiness happens, when you indulge in sin. Is sin means of happiness? Yes or no? Yes, it's a means of limited happiness. Everybody likes to watch a beautiful movie. You enjoy every moment of an hour and a half of a good movie. lots of actions, lots of shooting, lots of things that you like to watch. What happens when the movie is over? You become depressed. Sisters call me, Sheikh, I have a problem. My son watches 6 movies a day. When he's watching the first movie, he's so happy, he's so joyful. The moment the movie is over, he's depressed, and he says to me, Tafshan. In Arabic, it means I'm bored. So he puts another movie, now he's off my case. The moment it's over, it's again. It's the same thing when you smoke a joint. Everybody's laughing. What did I do? Okay. When you smoke a joint, you feel high, you feel happy, and you keep on laughing like the brothers. Just give them Doritos, they're fine. But the moment the impact or the effect goes, they're depressed.